Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos here with the mighty Ducky, and welcome back to Zero to Hero, the series where we go from space crap-out pilot to hopefully one day God amongst the stars. Now, today, I've decided that since we're kind of splitting our resources between two ships, the Python here is a little bit beyond our means to keep upgraded to a decent level. So what we're going to do is we're going to be getting rid of the Python at the moment, and what we're going to be doing is just basically getting ourselves another smaller ship for the time being, because right now we've got our Dolphin for basically our passenger missions, and we're going to go and sell this ship temporarily, probably store the modules that we've got modified up, and we will go and get ourselves a brand new little ship. Now, as you can see, we're in Henan Orbital, and I went and found this system because it's in Liongri space, and that means that we get a 15% discount in this system. So first of all, what we're going to go and do is we're going to go and just store some of our modules, just the ones that we've got and modified, because we're probably going to go and want these again later. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and store multiple modules. We're going to go and have a look and just see which ones, if any of these are actually modified. So I'm definitely going to go and store the frameshift drive, because that's modded. The rest of them, nothing else is modified. Optional internals, nothing else in there is modified either. So we're just going to go and store that one then. Okay. So that means that we can quite happily go and just sell this ship now and pick up something a little bit different. So going into the shipyard, I was toying around with ideas of different ships that I wouldn't mind going and picking up. But in the end of the day, I decided that I'm going to go back to the Viper Mark IV because I really like this ship. And not only that, but I'm specifically going and looking for some materials this time. So the materials that I need for a grade 5 frameshift drive upgrade, I do in fact need to go and kill ships. So we're going to have a combat ship, and this one's fine. I mean, we could theoretically go for the standard Viper, which would be cheaper, or we could go for any of the go for the Cobra 3. But I like this one just because it's a little bit more tanky as well. It's not quite as agile as the Viper 3, but it's not even nowhere near as fast. But I like it because it's tanky, and I like this ship. So that's what we're going to go for. So yes, goodbye to our Python. And here we are, our lovely Viper Mark IV. Now, I really do like this ship. I especially like the look of it. I do like the fact that you can actually make the Viper Mark III look a lot more like this ship with the ship kit for that ship. But anyway, let's go and start modifying, well, let's go and start fitting this out, I should say. Now, I'm going to go for my standard fallback weapon sets, which are going to be my multi-cannons and beam lasers. So I really do like this setup. So again, we're going to go again for some more multi-cannons, and we're basically just going to go and virtually A-rate this ship. In the utility mount, I'm actually going to go for, where are we, a chaff launcher and a kill warrant scanner. Now, with the kill warrant scanners, I never really go for anything over D-rated, because I never see the point on them, because the power usage for each of them, if we actually go and have a quick look in here, because where are we, kill warrant scanners, as we can see, we've gone E-rated, that's 0.2 megawatts of power draw. D is 0.4, so double. Then again we've got a lot more, so we go from 0.4 to 1.6, so that is 4 times. So a B rated is 4 times. So you're doubling every time, it seems. And then, yeah. So every time you're going up, the power draw on your thing is going up exponentially. I mean, just look at this. That's where we are here with the D rated. If we go up to the A rated, bam, Look at all that. That is insane. It's unless you've got loads of power to spare, the D-rated is perfectly sufficient in my eyes. Now into the core internals. As usual, I'm going to be A-rating everything bar the life support and the sensors, just because that's how I always do this. Unless I'm in a larger ship, then I also go and A-rate the life support and potentially the sensors. It really depends on the ship and how much power I've got going for me. And because with smaller ships, the life support's not so much of an issue, because usually if your shields go down, you're either going to be dead or you're going to be able fast enough to get away. So it's not a massive problem. Now again, we're going to go A-rated, and sensors just going to go D-rated. Oh, I didn't mean to store. I meant to exchange, but oh well. And in the empty military slot, I'm going to go and put a module reinforcement, so the 3D. So what this is going to do is, if our shields do go down, this is going to stop our modules basically from taking as much damage. It's going to absorb 60% of the damage from each hit, which should help us, like if we're getting hit by missiles or so on, it should stop our thrusters being taken out by missiles long enough for us to get the hell away. So basically that's why that's there. Now in here, actually go back, I need to sell first of all the shield generator, because we don't want the class 3 shield generator, we want the class 4. And I'm really happy to say that this system actually has everything that we need, or at least it should do. Because I was looking up on this, this build really on Coriolis.io. If you're not sure what that website is, it's actually basically a shipbuilding site. Oh, I said no, I don't want a shield generator, I want shield cell banks. And what it does is it allows you to plan out ship builds. It even lets you go and check power priorities and power levels. So it's really, really useful. And what it does is it basically allows you to, like I said, plan your builds and so on. Not only that, but there's a lovely little button on there right near the top. It looks like a little dollar sign. And what it does is it allows you to go and... Right, where are we? Cargo. So I want a frameshift drive interdictor. What it does is it basically goes and searches another website, which is EDDB. And that basically goes and searches for a station that sells everything that you're needing for the particular ship build, which is really awesome. So we're going to go for another cargo rack, because, like I said, I'm after... Oh, that's why. There we go. We've got a basic scanner, but this particular one I'm going to go and set as a collector limpet. There we go. So we've got shield generators, shield cell banks, cargo, so 10 tons of cargo. Because basically, like I said, I'm looking for specific modules right now. Well, not modules, specific materials. Because we're going to go and get them. Now that's optionals all sorted. Now we just need to go and make this thing look pretty. And here we go. As for the name of the ship, we're actually going to be calling it the Mallard. This is what I named my my Viper Mark III. I think it was way back in Season 1, I think. So we've got that. And I actually found out recently that the ship IDs are actually they're unique to players. Well, somewhat unique. The first two letters are the first two letters of your commander name. Then you've got a number. I think that might be randomly generated. And the letter at the end is actually the first letter of the name of your ship. So it's TH from the Mighty Ducky and V for Viper. So that's awesome. I didn't realise that was a thing. So let's go and put our nameplates in. What I'm thinking is we're going to go for... Yeah, I think we'll go for that one. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really get annoyed when we have the bobbleheads and they just stick them on these random pop-up little things here. I'd much prefer it if we could place them directly onto the PCs in like the actual geometry in the ship, but it doesn't seem that we've actually got the ability to do that, and I find that really frustrating. So let's just shove that there out the way. Now I don't obviously there's going to be nothing in here. Yeah, didn't think so. But we still need to have our weapon detailing, because we've got that at least. So I'll put that on. And we have got a paint job for... Oh, there we go. The rest of the paint jobs that I just acquired for this ship are ready. And here they are. So that's awesome. And I just realised that we need to go and recolour our ship name. So let's go and do that. Here we go. Change these over to black. There we go. We've got the well-oiled Mallard. Ready to go and kick some butt. Now, I'm also going to have to go and quickly set up my modules, and I'm going to do my standard little thing here. So priority group 1 is the oh crap, everything's going wrong and I need to run away. So that's going to be things like thrusters, frameshift drive, life support, power distributors, and so on. Number 2 is going to be everything I need in combat. Cargo hatch is going to stay on 2 actually, because I need that for something else. Beam lasers, they're going to go in priority 2 as well. Power distributor stays on 1. Frameshift drive, that stays on 1. Life support on 1. Kill warrant scanner, that can go to 2 because we don't need that if things go wrong. Frameshift drive interdictor, that's going to go to 3 because we only need that whilst we're in Super Cruise. So, like I've basically just said what the next one is. So priority group 3 is things we only need in Super Cruise and when our weapons are stowed. Collector limit controller, that can go over to number 2. Sensors, chaff launcher, that stays at number 1 because we'll need that if we need to run away. Data link scanner, weapon collars, yep, I think that's everything. So now we're over to the fire groups. Now what I like to do is I like to have kill warrant scanners and data link scanners on the same thing. And frameshift drive interdictors, because I always have these on the same fire button and fire group as some... Basically, I have these on everything. Because the frameshift drive interdictors only ever work in Super Cruise. So you'll never get like error messages or anything saying that you can't use them when you are in real space. So there we go. That's going to be that one. So that basically fire group 2 is going to be my main weapons. Fire group 3 is always what I use for my collector limpets. And there we go. So that's great. Now, not only this, but we also need to go and stock up on some limpets. So that's going to under advanced maintenance, restock, and oh, got 12. Confirm that. Oh, I could have sworn I was only going to have 10 cargo. I must have miscalculated somewhere. But, oh well, I'm not complaining. But I've realised as well is that I don't currently have a fuel scoop. Hopefully that's not going to be a big problem. Because what I'm looking for at the moment is not the system that I'm in. I'm actually trying to look here. What we want is we want... what am I looking for? Government class, and we're looking for anarchy systems. Oh look, how convenient. We've actually got one right next door to us. It's in Zamina Torval, so it's in a different powers space as well, so I really don't care about this one. So let's go and actually, yeah, we'll look over this way, because what I'm looking for is Type 9s. And the reason I'm looking for Type 9s is because there is a specific material that I'm after for grade 5 frameshift drive upgrades, and that's going to be chemical manipulators. Now, the easiest way of finding these is going over to anarchy systems, preferably anarchy systems that are like an Outbreak, Boom, or whatever, that may have that'll have convoy beacons as well. Because it doesn't really matter if it's convoy or not, just any Type 9s, interdict, kill them, and you're most likely going to be getting a good amount of chemical manipulators. So, how many jumps do we have to get over? Just one jump. Awesome. So let's get our butt over there and go and see if we can go and get our hands on some. So hopefully it's not going to be too much of a bad thing that I don't have a fuel scoop right now. So what have we got? That is an authority vessel. We don't want to tangle with them. if we can help it. But we can potentially go and have a look in the nav beacons and so on. So let's have a look in there first. Now this may not be the best place to go and have a look, but I'm just curious anyway. And right now there are only anacondas flying around in the main thing. Oh, actually, let's have a look at this. What's this going to be? Convoy pattern. Perfect. So threat level 2. Okay. So hopefully we're going to find some Type 9s. I mean, we've also got... What's this? Weapons fire detected. Actually, you know what? Threat level 1. I'm going to go have a look at there first. Maybe that's going to be a Type 9 getting fired on by some pirates, and I'll just go in and help the pirates out. And I just realised I'm going too quick. We should hopefully be able to drop in, though. There we go. Perfect. What we got? No, we got this guy. So, you know what? This guy's still got a chance of dropping him, so let's actually just kill him. There we go, that's him gone. And he's dropped his cargo as well. I mean, let's go and have a look, shall we? Contacts, worn shield emitters. He's dropped some slaves, actually. Explosive, shield emitters, and worn shield emitters. Alright. Right, so nothing really there. So let's move on and just see what else we can find. I mean, we've got a frameshift drive interdictor, so we can go and pull any Type 9s out of Super Cruise. I mean, it's not exclusively Type 9s. We can do this to Type 7s as well. They have a fairly good drop rate for these things as well. But nav beacon, that was it. And it's directly behind us. Now, the reason we're coming here to a Anarchy system is because the Anarchy systems, there's ruling bodies, but they don't care what you do, so you're not going to get wanted in Anarchy systems. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we do still have unidentified signal sources. I mean, what is the state of this system anyway? It's boom, civil war, boom. Alright, okay. So it's basically boom in civil war. So potentially this might be a good place for looking for these kind of things. I mean, we've got the convoy dispersal patterns. We can go in and have a look at those. I mean, what we got here? Torval shields. Type 6s, that might work, although it's like a snowball's chance in hell that those ones are going to be dropping it, so it's very rare. Oh, we can try a keel back. See if that'll work. We'll give it a go. And you know what? We'll just deselect the target. So we can basically treat our weapons as fixed. There we go. And let's go and target the power plant. There we go. You're not going to like this, matey, I assure you. So let's get out of their firing line, get our shields up, and let's just go and finish this guy off. Wow, I'm getting hit by 2. What's the other one? It's got a fighter. Okay, so we'll take the fighter out first. Yeah, I forget I don't have a heatsink launcher, so that's not perfect, but oh well. Now, if we can get rid of this fighter, because that's the one that's dealing the most damage to our shields. So we'll get rid of it. So we'll get rid of this little guy. I completely forgot that keelbacks now have fighters. So he's going to go down fairly quickly. Right, his shields are down. So that's perfect. Because as soon as your shields go down, that means he's extremely easy to get rid of. But he's just a little nimble little target, which is a pain in the ass to hit a lot of the time. He's a lot more trouble than he's worth, I've got to say. And he's nearly gone. So let's just... There we go, we've got him. Right, that's it, you annoying little ass. let's go and take you down. Because the thing is, I can't just focus on one of these ships now, which is really aggravating. So yeah, we are taking heat damage. That's fine. I really need to go and put a heatsink on this thing instead. We'll get rid of the kill warrant scanner next, and we'll put a heatsink in. Right, okay, so now... There we go. I can focus on staying out of this guy's line of fire, which was what we were not able to do before. It looks like one of our beam lasers has malfunctioned, so we're not going to be able to use it as well as we usually would. So again, let's get ourselves to... He's firing cannons at us, so... We're not doing it as terribly as we could. Get in his face. Let's get those shields down, boyo. You remember what I said before? Chaff is the weapon of cowards and weaklings. Whoever thought a keelback could actually be more trouble than it was worth? Then again, most of the damage to my ship now is actually self-inflicted, because my shields haven't gone down. The problem is the fact that my my shield cell bank just went and generated so much heat. So let's go and see. There we go. What do we got? We have chemical distilleries, which are not terrible. So let's actually just go and... Wait a sec, collectors out of ammo. Did we actually go and dump all our cargo by accident? Looks like we did. Right, okay. So, yep, definitely need to go and pick up a heatsink launcher, just because I'm so used to flying larger ships now that have a lot more utility mounts than the smaller ships. So I've always got heatsink launchers. I just really didn't take into consideration just how much heat a class 4 shield cell bank would generate on this ship. That was insane. So, again, like I said, we're going to go and... Whoops. We're going to go and get ourselves a heatsink launcher instead of the kill warrant scanner. That's going to work a lot better. So that's everything back again. We also need to go and get our limpets back. So we'll restock all of our limpets. All of the limpets. And where are we? Outfitting. Hopefully they have heatsink launchers here. I really hope so. So, utility mounts, kill warrant scanner, we'll get rid of that. Heatsink launcher, great, perfect. Not sure if this means we're going to be using less power. I think it might do, actually. So, let's go and exchange. There we go. Much better. So, that's going to be a lot more useful. Now, whilst we're here, we might as well have a look on the mission board, see if there's anything we can use to get ourselves some chemical manipulators. It's not necessarily going to be a thing, especially since there's nothing here that seems to be really usable for us. So, pick up there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, decline. Really doesn't seem to be any... Oh, here we go. Assassination, rep, and influence, that's it. Nope, nope. Okay, never mind. Thought I'd check, but let's go and see if we can find ourselves some Type 9s. Alright, we've got a Convoy Pattern Threat 3. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully it's just going to be like Type 9s or something, because right now in Super Cruise we've got absolutely nothing. Oh, wait a sec, what have we got here? We've got another unidentified signal source. Weapons fire detected. Threat level 1. We'll check this one out and see what we can find. So we've got a Type 9. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not going to go and be stupid enough to go and fire on this one that's in a wing with 2 anacondas. No, that's not going to happen. What I think I really do need to check, actually, is what the... So let's slow down for a moment and actually have a look at the statistics for this system. Population is 15 million, so that should be good enough. It says it's a high security, although that doesn't really mean much because it is anarchy. We've got another weapons fire detected, threat level 1. We'll give it a go, because you never know, we might actually come across a Type 9 in one of these. Then again, we might not. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, what else we got? We got a Cobra and an Imperial Clipper. But yeah, no. I'm really hoping to see Type 9s flying around in Super Cruise, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. I mean, I don't even think we have any ringed planets in the system. So let's slow down for a second. Let's have a look. No, we don't. So potentially trying to find them in resource extraction sites is not going to be a thing either. What have we got? Eagles and a Type 6. The Type 6, we'll give it a go. We might get lucky. Do I have anything of value? Not really. I'm here to help you. Oh, shoot. Didn't realise I was on the wrong... on the wrong fire group. There we go, that's that dead. And what else we got? Vipers and so on. Right, okay. So have we got any... We've got scrap that I dropped. Conductive components, conductive ceramics, chemical distilleries, heat conduction wiring. These things are all nice. So let's actually go and pick these up. Because these things are all over here. So we'll do that. And we'll just pick these things up. Yep, it's gone and picked up one of the scrap for us because we've got an empty cargo slot right now. But oh well. So there we go, that's conductive components. I mean, do we actually have any chemical manipulators? No, we don't. So we've got a bunch of chemical processors, and we're going to go and get some chemical distilleries now. Because I don't think we've had any chemical distilleries before, because those are actually quite nice to have as well. Now, I've got to say, I really do like... I really love it since we've had the ability to actually scoop things just like that. With these... Oh, what's it going for now? Oh, it's going to go and pick up one of the scrap, isn't it? Alright, okay, well, quick little way of going and stopping it from picking up things that we don't want. There we go. And now we can even go and dump that 1 ton of scrap that we don't want. Now I'm curious, what else we got in here? We've still got the Vipers. What are these anyway? Okay, so I think they just followed me in. Right. They don't seem to be too interested in me anyway, so let's go and get our butts out and just see if we can find some of these chemical manipulators, because they shouldn't be hard to find. And this system should be of a sufficient size to actually get them, but to actually get Type 9s flying around, but I haven't seen a single one yet. I mean, what we got here? Just some more Vipers. And they are Torval shields. Alright, okay. But you know, I'd settle for a Type 7 right about now. Well, we've got another convoy pattern, although I do suspect this is probably going to end up being something much larger than I'm going to be able to deal with again. Combat Aftermath. You know what? We'll give it a go. We'll also just quickly check around, see if there's nothing floating around in Super Cruise. Nah, it doesn't look like there's anything that's going to be useful, at least. Well, no Type 9s, at least. So let's get into the Combat Aftermath and go and see what's in there. I mean, it's entirely possible that we might find some. So here we go. There is a bunch of stuff here. What is it? Contacts, mechanical... Oh, chemical manipulators. Look at that. We've got one already. So let's go and park up in the middle of all this. Where are we? Here we go. Fire off one of these. So there goes our little collector picking up all of our materials. Where is he going? There he is. I gotta say, I do love just watching these things fly around. Especially when you've got a anaconda or so on, you're doing mining, you've got like about 6 of these things flying around. It's like a little poetry in motion. It's really great to see. And we've got like a little semi-destroyed what I think looks like potentially part of an eagle, maybe? Yeah, it is. It's an eagle with laser lines. Look, it's even had half of its hull cut off. Look at that, it's had a wing chopped off. That's cool. If that was glowing green, I'd be a little bit more worried. But thankfully, this is not a Thargoid. Thargoid combat aftermath. So that's cool. And look at that, we've got new material discovered. That's going to be the heat dispersion plates. And what else? So, right now we've got chemical manipulator. We've got 3 of them. Have we got any arsenic? Yes, we have got 13. Okay, so all we need now is data mined wake exceptions. Do we have those? Data mined wake exceptions. Yes, awesome. So we've actually got enough for 3 rolls of a grade 5 increased range frameshift drive. So that's epic. So we're going to go and do that fairly soon. But I'm going to go and have a look, see if I can find some more of these. I mean, we've got Lucky here. So let's go and see what else we can find. They gotta feel sad for little limpets just leaving them behind. Bye bye, little limpet. What I really want to find is just a Type 9 flying around Super Cruise, but I've got to say I haven't seen one for a good long time now. I don't remember the last time I saw an NPC Type 9 flying around in Super Cruise. They're probably there, it's just that I haven't noticed them. Whoa, look at that! Type 9 flying around in Super Cruise. It's an agent as well. So, what is this going to be? Please don't be in a wing. Please don't be in a wing. Thank you. That is epic. Right, so what do we want? We want multi-cannons out. Good. So let's get behind him and let's pull this guy out of Super Cruise. I've been waiting for this for ages. So let's go and get him out. Now it looks like he's just leaving the planet, so he's not going to be dropping into anything anytime soon. So as soon as we come around, we should... There we go. So let's keep him... So basically when the middle reticle is blue, that's how we want it. So looking straight at him. So if we look away, we actually start losing the tether on him. We want to get the strongest tether, getting our blue bar up as high as it'll go. Now I haven't done this for a while, so I'm going to be curious to see how fast we spin out. Not as fast as I have seen. So I have seen worse. So let's go. We'll also go and target his power plant. Oh good, his shield. Oh, he's deploying fighter. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you as soon as we can. Because I don't want to have to worry about 2 things again. And typical, we have to start reloading just as we get the guy get the Condor's shields down. Come back. Right, there we go. We've got the fighter down. So now all we've got to do is worry about the main mothership now. So let's get ourselves looking around. Let's pop some chaff. Again, something I've been forgetting that I've got. And again, we'll go and target the power plant. So we'll keep our shields up. This is going to do so much better now. Now I am actually trying to keep in to the yaw of this other ship now. Now we've just got to reload our weapons, throw out some chaff, and we should be good. Whoops, went and accidentally untargeted his power plant. No, we don't want you getting your shields up. That's what we don't want. Now the heatsink launcher is out of ammo, so we're going to have to be careful now. I know, the temperature's going up. It's fine. There we go. We'll just get this guy's hull down and we should be good to go from there. So we're popping the last of our shield cell banks. Now his shields are going to be coming up any second, but let's try and get them down before he can get off another shield cell bank. Come on, come on, there we go. Now right now I'm not being the most manoeuvrable I can be, because I'm just trying to keep out of his fire arcs. He's dropping cargo at least, but that's not what I want. I want you dead. And he's gone. Damn it. It didn't even tell me he was trying to frame shift out. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think I can kill things quite fast enough. Maybe I need to swap some cannons to blow out his... And look at that, he's just dropping gallite. What a load of trash. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Perhaps a Viper Mark IV isn't quite good enough for killing Type 9s right now. Perhaps I need something just a little bit bigger. But that's going to have to wait for next episode, because we've been going long enough as it is. And I've got to say, flying around with these smaller ships has been a lot of fun, if not a little bit more eye-opening again. Because you kind of forget how fragile the smaller ships are, even in relation to the larger ships. I mean, I'm just so used to flying my Corvette, my Anacondas and Pythons, and just ships that are just so much more durable. These little ones are really not, and I kind of have to get a new level of respect for that again. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and swap this ship out maybe next episode, maybe for something with a little bit more firepower, because we were really struggling to get that guy down. Either that, or we'll go and modify this one up. We'll have to go and see. That's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Like the video if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. But I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.